Hello everyone and welcome to a new extreme clean with my cleaning besties Rose Amsterdam, Yasmin, Comte and Anna Dobber. We're starting this day off with a lot of trash, but we're excited and we're doing this, baby. Woo!
Hello everyone and welcome back to a new free clean. When this cleanup took place, I was 23 weeks pregnant. Right now, I'm 29 weeks pregnant. But looking back on this clean, wow, we made such a difference. It's a real transformation and I cannot wait to show you. The kitchen was full of cat feces and the smell was horrible. It really smelled like ammonia in there. So we put on our respirators and we already decided that me as a pregnant woman would definitely not step into that kitchen. The guy in the back is named Paolo. He was our videographer for that day and he was filming for our Cleaning Besties YouTube channel. I'll put the link to that channel in the description of this video. This beautiful apartment belongs to a young man and he reached out to me 1 year ago. But it took him a year to step over his shame and actually send me photos. When you would meet this young man, you would never guess what actually happened behind closed doors in his apartment. He really looked neat and tidy in appearance. And he was also very eloquent. When he was still studying, he started day trading and he made a lot of profit out of that in the beginning. He also set up a small business. I really can't remember what kind of business it was, but he told us that in the beginning the startup was quite successful. This young man was well known for giving parties at his house and he wasn't afraid to spend a little money for that. But this lifestyle took a turn when COVID came and his business went bankrupt. Day trading wasn't fun anymore because the stock market crashed and this left the guy in debt. He desperately tried to find new ways to earn a little money and he started streaming online. He started to isolate himself from the outside world and he slowly glid into a depression. He started to develop a diet of lots of sugar and fat, basically fast food. There is a reason why junk food and depression go often hand in hand. Eating fast food releases the hormone that's called dopamine, and this is the feeling of reward. Because fast food makes people feel better for just a short moment, it is also highly addictive. But in the end, eating fast food doesn't make you happier. It has a very negative effect on your daily life and making healthy choices because there is a lack of vitamins and good nutrition that you really need. By the way, I forgot to ask you, how are you all doing? How was your Thanksgiving, the start of the holiday season? I just want to take a moment to give thanks to you all for your support, your love, your sweet comments, everything that just keeps motivating me to continue these cleanings for free. And we've grown so much and I'm really grateful for that. Even though Thanksgiving is not really an official holiday here in the Netherlands, it's always the time when my husband and I are buying our Christmas tree. So today is Saturday the 29th and we are going to get our Christmas tree today and I'm really excited for that. We also hung up some lights outdoors and it's actually that our street is known for the most decorated street during Christmas. So all our neighbors are doing it and it really makes the December month a little bit less dark. Yasmin is showing off one of the surprises that we found in between the trash. It was a box full of ashes and cigarettes. We also found some rotten cheese and of course some rotten hamburgers. And it's always very interesting to see how the food looks like after a couple of weeks or months. For Christmas, I'm also making a yard sign and this sign says joy. the word joy. And in the middle, there is an O. And in that O, you can see Mary, Joseph, and baby Jesus. And I really hope it turns out the way I am having it in my head. I'd love to read in the comments if some of you have your Christmas tree already up or maybe just some decorations, and if you feel the Christmas spirit coming yet.
Misschien moeten we dat tapijt met peuk en al gewoon oprollen straks. Ja, maar het is heel groot, denk ik. Ja, dat is leuk, ja. Ik ben daar echt al 3 keer bijna onderuit gegaan, wat ik op zo'n kleine bankaflees ga staan. Ik heb überhaupt die dingen nog nooit gezien. Nee. Ja, daar staat er niet. Ja. Oh, nou, zo van de keuken niet onder. Jammer weer.
For this cleaning, we rented a container of 10 cubic meters and this costs 500 euros. So if you feel like donating and if your heart goes out to people living in trash and in filth, I will put the link to the donation page in the description. This Monday, December 1st, we're actually helping out a single mom with her 3-year-old daughter, and they live in heartbreaking filth. It is just really sad to see. The kid was sleeping on a really filthy bed. The beddings were grayish and full of stains, and it's just so sad. So we're helping them out too, and we need to rent a moving lift for that, a container. We want to buy new beddings. We want to buy some Christmas presents for them as well, because no kid deserves to grow up in filth.
We hier nu in de woonkamer al zo klaar zijn. Ja, ik denk dat ik aan die keuken ga beginnen. Ja, doen. Je moet net een koekburgers hap. Ja, kom maar.
Ja, ik ga hem rollen als langs de tijd.
Ja.
Ik doe gewoon zo.
Ja, wacht even, we halen even alle... Wat zijn nog schoenen en zo?
Gewoon vast. Waar het kan. Als het maar tot de helft, weet je wel.
En dan kan je onder die stoel zetten als
Ja.
tegenhouden. Ja.
Ja. Dit werkt ook om motiveren.
Echt, hè?
Zo, en nog een mooie vloer ook eigenlijk.
Ja, hè?
Ik zie wel voor.
Je kan beter dit hebben dan steen, hoor.
Ja.
Je trekt het schoenen in, hè.
In de huizen niet zo. Ik heb net nog geen grote spinnen gezien. Mag ik dat zeggen? Daar ben ik heel blij mee.
Helemaal geen één bijna, hè?
Nee, ik vind het echt zo. We hebben heel vaak echt een grote kogelspinner. Daar word je niet goed van.
Ik ben half Australisch, we kunnen er niet tegen.
Er is een reden dat ik nog niet in Australië ben geweest. That's the reason, honey. I don't fuck with that. Nee, ik heb daar... Zal ik jij misschien helpen deze tafel te schuiven?
Ja.
Ik doe hem... Dank hoor,
Ja, oké. Ja. Ja. Dat is wel flip. Oh, wat even laten.
Ja.
As Anna and I were finishing on the living room, Rose started to scoop all the cat feces from the kitchen. She's a true trooper and she deserves a medal for doing this because it was so hard. And Yasmin had started on the shower, which also needed a really good clean. She had her steam cleaner with her, so that made it a little easier. And at this point, most of the trash was out of the living room. It was almost time to start vacuuming it. And I can imagine that some of you are thinking, where is the cat at? Well, she was just hiding in the bedroom because she was a little bit scared. She didn't come out, and I think that was for the best.
Oeh, dat is echt heel nice. Leuk goed spel ever. Hoeveel pang boek heeft is man? Ja, daar bovenop. Oh, ja, zo. Ja. Maar inderdaad, die Rolex kwam dus er toch wel eens van. Die ga ik andere. Ik hoop pas stiekem dat hij hele rijke ouders heeft. En dat hij, want hij wist wat hij zei toen wij hier kwamen. Ja, dat hij ons een keer over de Leidse grachten mee wil nemen. Want hij is dus bootjesvaarder.
Nou, wat gebeurt?
Ja, het is echt wel een beetje de enige student hoor. Ik vind het idee om hem zo meteen nog even te laten komen kijken. Ja. Want ik vind het echt heel erg jammer dat hij nergens niet.
Ja, ik denk dat hij in is dat hij zijn hier kamer.
Nee, maar dat kan toch niet.
Oh.
Maar ik vind het wel jammer dat hij reactie niet ziet.
Oh ja.
Dat is wel jammer voor het effect. Ja, dat snap ik. Maar het is nog echt niet klaar. Is het? Heb je het gezien, hè? De leeuw! Voilà! Nee, doe maar! Hier!
We did have a little bit of a problem with this couch because, as you can see, it was full of stains. There was a sponsor who wanted me to try out this spot cleaner, and I used a little bit of baking soda on those stains with some water, and I was actually surprised how well that worked. On top of that, it was extremely satisfying to see how much dirt came out of that couch.
Ik ga met deze ook afkomen.
It's time for the grand finale of this free clean, and since I only cleaned the living room, well, only, it was a day's job, but the other girls cleaned the bathroom and the kitchen, so they have got the footage on their social media of that. But this was the after. As you can see, it was such a difference right now. It's such a bright apartment, and this guy, he was so grateful. And we were so happy that we made it that day. I think we've cleaned that day for 9 hours, and it was all worth it. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not part of the Clean for Free community yet, and you can support these free cleans by watching the videos. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Till the next one. Bye!